Alright guys, we've got a bit of a mixed bag and a lot to work through today. So let's jump straight into it. First was some mail. And these are pretty cool. I'm just going to be really gentle with these. Best and fairest, and this took about a month to get to. But yeah, check out these. These are awesome. Serial numbered. I just got the 2 Bontempellis and then 5 of the Dacos. But yeah, these are very, very nice looking card. You can see there, Dacos getting pumped again. Nearly 1,000 of these printed. However, they're still serial numbered, so we'll see how these grade up. I know there's a few of you that have been jumping on these. So that was nice to get those back. Alright, PSA. This was a card that SGC didn't want to grade. Now I've obviously got the quad auto that SGC did grade originally, which was really surprising. They didn't want to do it again. I'm not sure why. I asked them, they didn't give me a clear answer, so I said bugger it, I'll send it to PSA. It's quite an expensive card, and I just went with the authentic. Didn't want to take the chance on the card grade and have to keep cracking and resubmitting and all that sort of stuff just to get it where I want it. So this will be in the PC, and I'll move the SGC graded version of this card on for hopefully a decent return. So we'll see how that goes, but that looks really nice in the PSA slab, I must say. Alright, let's move into a CGA return. Alright, let's start with this. And what have we got first? Some highlights. Alright, Dustin Martin 300 game milestone. There's a few of these, and we got a 9.5 to kick it off. Not a bad start. See if we can get the pristine train riding again. Haven't seen one of those for a while. And here we go. 10, that's just the beginning. Alright, let's go for another 10. Alright, the gods are answering our prayers here. And lucky last on the Dusty, another 10. They grade up really well, and I did have some questions and comments around how these perform graded by others. Well, we've seen them grade the same batches. Mark and I both sent these to SGC, and they graded 10 as well. So just for those who are skeptical, I've seen the PSAs, they usually grade 10 as well. So just a good clean card to get straight out of the bat. The highlights are very reliable. As with most of the select stuff, it grades pretty well. Alright, Scott Pendlebury, more of the same here. 400 game milestones, and we got a 10. Alright, let's keep these 10s going. Another one, and oh, we got a 9. Damn it. The train's derailed. Alright, let's get back on here. And another 10. Yeah, these are really crisp and sharp looking cards. Interesting. Now I'm going to have a look at that 9 because they did all look pretty clean to me, so there might be just a bit of surface issue with it or something. Perfect. Alright. So all 10s except we got the 1-9 Pendlebury and the 9.5 Dusty. Alright, and more highlights. Mac Andrew match-winning goal, if you remember, when he broke Essendon's heart last year. Really had a standout season. I've built up a little bit of a PC of this guy with the draft pick signature cards and a few others, some top-end inserts that I've had graded. And here was this one. I thought this would be a good one to get because it was a historical away win for the Suns.
Siren sounds. Mac Andrew to deliver a Gold Coast away victory and finish Essendon's season to a chorus of boos. Mac Andrew from directly in front drives a dagger into Essendon hearts. The Gold Coast have an away win, and the Bombers' season could be done. They're jumping from everywhere. The Gold Coast. Amazing scenes. Mac Andrew is the hero, and the Gold Coast Suns, after a flurry of Essendon points,
Right, some more Mac Andrew. What do we got? I'll start with the Thunderbolts. Luminous Thunderbolts. These cards look just amazing. This was from this year's Select release, the 2024. These were the top end inserts that they did a few different series. You get the base Luminous, the Luminous Thunderbolt, which is this one, which is a serial number to 599, and then the refractors, which were even lower number to 299, and those go for quite a bit. So I collected a few of those, and yeah, it's been really great. They really do look awesome, similar to Prism, which I have banged on about, but it is true. It really is true. But let's have a look. Look at that. Oh, that's a beautiful looking card. Look at the colors through that. That is just, yeah. And that's why the Thunderbolts look really great, because of the colors from the team just really stand out. Yeah, great looking card. All right, excellent. And they grade very well, as you can see. Another Thunderbolt and another 10. Mac Andrew. All right, these are the refractors. So 2 Thunderbolts and 2 refractors. And the first one's a 9. Not bad. But yeah, those refractors. Look at the silver in that. That is just brilliant. You can see it changing as you move it around. All right, and the last Thunderbolt of refractor for Mac Andrew, and it's a 10. Oh, that's a solid CGA return there. So all 10s, one 9.5, one and 2 9s to finish that out. So very well. A very happy return that one was, and yeah, the results there definitely will enable me to get some decent profits out of those cards. So I'll definitely probably keep a few of those, one of each of the highlights, as I usually do. I've got a pretty solid highlight PC collection. Just a really fun card. They sell well, they grade well, and I like to just to keep them as well, because of that emotional connection you get with the highlights. I think that's the special part about them, is they capture those moments, so all right, let's get into the main course. We've got myself, Ty and Mark in this SGC sub. We'll start off here. I'm just going to go straight down the line. This looks like some of my cards. Oh yeah, Kevin Johnson, Panini Flawless. Here we go. Is Flawless dead? Yes, it is. Look at that, 10 and 8. Beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. I think there was a little bit of surface I was trying to sneak through, but they've obviously picked up. I think it was up here somewhere on the red. There was a little chip or something on it, and I thought, I got it at such a great price. Still okay for, I guess, a decent amount, but yeah, not going to be a massive amount of profit on that, given that I only graded 8. All right. Oh, here we go. Panini Impeccable. These are all on-card autos. This is Mark Price. Got this at a really awesome price, and had a look at it and thought this could really grade well. And oh yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, the Impeccables don't grade well typically, as Mark did point out to me. So getting a 9 and above is quite special with this. And same with the Kevin Johnson here. This is another Panini Impeccable from last year's series, and we've got a 9. The 10 autos definitely do help there, especially with the resell. It is just something that's a bit more tangible when you want to sell. Jarman Impey draft pick signature, low number 41. I've got another one of these, which I'll be moving this one on, and we've got a 10. No auto grade on that, but I thought they did look clean enough, to be honest, but still very happy with that. All right. Supremacy, here we go. This is this year's Supremacy. Will Ashcroft, the Norm Smith, the reigning Norm Smith medalist, premiership champion from the Brisbane Lions, and we've got a 10. Fantastic. That's Supremacy Gold, I believe. Yeah. Yep. So /90 on that one. Or is that 95 this year? Yep. They've moved the bar a little bit. All right. And I think, Kai Lohman, 2022, I think, from the Select Optimum series. The same draft year as Mac Andrew and Nick Dacos. He was the 20th overall draft pick. Thought he was a little bit overlooked for the Norm Smith. I thought he had a really, really awesome game against Sydney. Kicked the 4 goals and was instrumental. But what do we get here? And we've got a 10. No auto grade, but a 10. Still very happy with that. Outstanding. Alright, and we are on to, that's all my cards. We've got Ty's cards here. Jordan Love. Serial number. A bit of NFL here, but switching the game up a little bit. It's a nice looking card too. What do we get? We've got a 9. Yeah, it's a really nice card. Look at that. Some lovely colours through that. I think it's at the Obsidian. The building blocks. Yeah. Materials, Hyperprism. Outstanding. Alright, LeBron James. This is Panini Crusade, I believe. Awesome. And we've got an 8.5. That's a brilliant looking card. Look at that. Yeah. Alright. LeBron James, Panini Crusade again. And this time a little bit better. 0.5. That'll make a big difference, that will. Excellent. And I think this is the last of his cards. Bit of NRL for the rugby league people. Not going to bother pronouncing that name because I'm just not going to get that right. But we've got a 10. And that's actually a lovely looking card. Look at that. Brilliant. Yep. TLA NRL Elite 2021. I need my glasses. I haven't got them on. Alright. Oh, the One Piece. These were 2 that they were just label corrections. So we actually did see these already in the last submission. Both got 10s, but they stuffed up the... It may have been me. They stuffed up the labels and said Japanese when they're clearly not Japanese. The Japanese One Piece are actually written in Japanese, like all over the... So you clearly can tell the difference. And they fixed those up. Free of charge. Shout out to SGC for that. They did give us a free of charge. They were Mark's cards, so I sent them back for Mark, and they've fixed up. So, yeah, perfect. What do we got here? Looks like Panini National Treasures, and that's a Kyrie Irving when he was playing for Boston. And we got a 9. That's a patch. Look at that, and that's a bronze /25. Brilliant. Good start there for Mark. What do we got here? Is this more National Treasures, I think? Yeah, Ben Simmons. National Treasures typically grades pretty well with the SGC. The black and the white mixed together look really, really nice. Ben Simmons, and what do we get? A 10. Brilliant. That's a nice card too, isn't it? Brooklyn. That's a patch card. Beautiful. Alright, Dwayne Wade. D-Wade. A bit more National Treasures here. Miami Heat. Got an 8.5, and that's a patch. Mark will be disappointed with that. But still, nonetheless, brilliant card. And we're rounding this out. We've got some AFL. Now, that's all the basketball. Back to AFL. This is this year's Supremacy, I believe. Yeah, 2024. Lockie Neal, franchise greats. Gold, I believe. No. Oh, that's brilliant. 9.5. Geez, they're just a top-looking card, the Supremacy. They really are. If you hold them in your hand, they're very, very similar to Panini Flawless and National Treasures, that sort of thicker card. Yeah, really, really good. So SGC is always a good place to grade Supremacy. Wouldn't recommend going with PSA with Supremacy just because they have no idea what they're doing. The times I've used them, they've sent them back, they haven't graded them, they've graded them poorly. So if you're going to grade Supremacy, either CGA or SGC, you're just going to get a better bang for buck, better return, better grades, and yeah, that sort of thing. So I believe there's 2022 Supremacy rookie, Kai Lohman. So it's like my draft pick signature, but this is the Supremacy version of that year. And we got a 9.5. Beautiful. Platinum Blue /70. That is a very low number there, 02/75. So yeah, fantastic overall results there, guys. If you're interested, this will be the last return. There's one more CGA coming back for this year, and then that will close out the year. And then there'll be no more submissions until probably late January, realistically. Just want to focus on getting through the new year, and I made that mistake last year where tried to take on too much, and it was a bit too difficult. I think trying to put pressure on people to grade cards, well, there's probably more important things at this time of the year, to be honest. So have yourselves a great Christmas, guys. I will do another video with the next CGA when that comes through, and that will be it for 2024. We'll sign off on a high note. But yeah, have a great rest of the year, and stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.